How are we to interpret the book of Esther? It can be a bit baffling. I mean, this is a book that doesn't even explicitly mention the name of God. So how, as a Christian, as we read through Esther, are we to interpret the theological meaning of this book? Well, there's a lot of lessons that we can draw from Esther, but here's one to keep in mind about the overall flow of the book. And that is that this narrative of Esther falls within a number of different stories in the Old Testament where God takes a descendant of Abraham and places that man or woman within a Gentile kingdom so that through that person, he can bring blessings to this Gentile nation. It's really a fulfillment, a partial fulfillment of what God promised he would do through Abraham back in Genesis 12. That through Abraham would come a blessing that would ripple to all the families of the earth. Think, for instance, of Joseph in Egypt, how God used Joseph, a descendant of Abraham, in order to bring blessings to Egypt as well as to surrounding nations. Think of Daniel much later on, first of all with the Babylonians and then with the Persians, using Daniel to bring blessings to these Gentile nations. Same thing is happening in Esther. He puts Esther, a descendant of Abraham, there in order that through her, blessings might ripple forth to others. And all of these partial fulfillments are but a window into the major climactic fulfillment that we find in Jesus, the descendant of Abraham, whose life and salvation brings blessings to all the families of the earth.